Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles. Ew.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Ew.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the J's.
I wanted you to see this. This is the guy that I went to Texas and helped his brother.
Okay.
And this is why I say I do this. Just read it. You ain't gotta share it if you don't want to.
Oh, I'm gonna share.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the brother's name out though for his privacy.
Okay.
Though. What's up, Big James? This is down in Dallas. Just wanted to reach out while I had you on my mind. I feel like you made all the difference with my brother. He seems to be on the up and we are closer than we've been in damn near a decade. Things changed for the better after you came in the picture. So I want to check in and make sure you're straight. I know from personal experience that the go-to person most of the time don't have nobody to go to. I'm here for you, and if it's my means, I got you straight up. There's probably millions out there like my brother who needs you. So whatever it takes to get you through the day, you got me and Jay support. Get back to me when you can. That's some cold stuff.
He sent it to me yesterday, and what happened was, it made me feel like what I'm doing is right. Just talking to people. No, this is somebody else.
Oh, there's somebody else trying to call me. You I thought I hit some butt, my bad.
So everything that we talk about, everything that we say, I took that to Dallas, and I'm talking to him. I'm not talking at him. I'm talking to him, and I'm telling him, you know, what's right and what's wrong. If anybody knows what's right and wrong, I do. You know, you don't have to be a gang member. You know what I'm saying? You should want better. If you didn't want better, your brother would be getting at me. So I think it was worth getting in my car and going down there to this guy.
Right.
It's been 6 months, 5 months, and he's still on the right path. He's doing good. He working. Him and his brother is tight now. When at first they wouldn't even talk. So I really believe that we can reach each other. You just got to be willing to listen, and you got to be ready to change. If we're not ready to change, then we fall on deaf ears. And if we don't understand that bullshit, then this will be for nothing.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I want you to go a little bit more in depth about that story. These was some listeners of the show that reached out.
His brother was a listener. He's a listener of the show. And he just hit me one day when I was selling the t-shirts and put my number out there. So he called me and asked me, do I got 5 minutes? I said, with all the texts and everything I get, I try to answer all of them. And I take all calls. So yeah, brother, what's going on? So he explained to me about his brother. So, you know, at that time, his brother was going through some dangerous shit and probably wouldn't have been here. So I said, well, where you at? Let me holler at him. So, long story short, he gets on the phone. He say, "Mom, Jay, I don't go by that name, but yeah, Gangsta Chronicles." So I'm saying, yeah, but what's going on with you? So I'm talking to him for about an hour or so. And it was a little tears here and there. And I'm like, okay, bro, but it's all good. But I've been through the same shit you going through. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to react just to get a reaction. So after that, I say about a month later, the brother called me again, man. He in shootouts and he this, man, I think I'm finna lose my brother. So I told him, don't say no more. Don't tell him I'm coming. After I do my show Wednesday, I'm getting on the freeway. After we closed our show, me and Mooney got on the freeway, and I went straight out there to him.
All the way out here fighting. All the way out here fighting. I want to talk to you first, see how you doing, what's going on. Your bro made it happen. I I told him I'm coming. Don't tell him I'm coming. I had a surprise for him. I just want to make sure, man. We got to see what's good. Man, shit. Don't cry, man. Oh, man. We got to try to get it together. We got to try to see what we got to do to get to the next level. So we get you out of here. Man, I'm here because your brother was so concerned about the last incident you just involved with. And I said, I can't wait till September. Let me come now. And just because of what he said to me touched me. And I'm saying, man, I'm on my way. I got to come. After I do my show Wednesday, I'm going to come and make sure this man all right. Whatever we got to do to get you right, I'm with that. However, and to come here, that's showing you that this ain't a problem, this ain't no conversation. I'm on some real shit. He ain't fly there, I need him. He drove. Yeah, I drove. We don't like the planes like this. No. I hopped in my shit and roll. Okay, let's go eat, and let's sit down and we can talk and chop it up, and let's see what the next stuff. This Rodney right here, he concerned about his brother and he loves his brother. This is him right here. And this is where we got to get to for people to see. Man, we got to love each other. If we don't love on each other, he could have not given a fuck, and I would have been here. And I give him so much credit because we need a lot of brothers like you, man, to say, I love my brother. I want my brother to live.
And when I got out there, I met up with the brother, and then we was waiting for his brother Jay to come. So we sitting back waiting. So they all congregating, and then I walked out the store and walked up to him. First thing, he was like, God damn, you did all of this for me. You come to Texas for me? A random motherfucker like, you come to Texas for me? And I come to Texas for your life. I come to Texas to help you. I come to Texas for your brother. Your brother like you. And he gave his brother a hug, started crying, and everybody got misty-eyed. I mean, it was just like a touchy situation there. And we went and sat down and ate, and we just like broke bread like he never had before.
I'm here to say, let's fix whatever, let's put whatever you got going on in the past. Your brother don't want you to lose your life out there. So everything we doing, we flipping this shit, and now we're gonna read from this side of the motherfucking page. I got a problem. I was gonna say, if I could add one little point. Yeah, I do had a different life, whatever, but my people, no disrespect to them. I never disrespect mom and pops, but they took the hands off the wheel real early, and then that's when Big Bro came in, Right. It's kind of thing. So I said that to say, this is something Jay been getting for 20, 25 years. Right. This is from when we was, I was probably 12. And like I said, they had their own agenda. It is what it is. Right. But Jay was the person I was going to for lunch money, right, eating every night, because he was out there and he went out there and get it the way he got it. I just said that to say, you know what I'm saying? It's been a lifestyle for a minute, but I know that it didn't happen overnight, the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So it didn't change necessarily overnight. But we can't fix shit in one day. Straight up. You can't fix shit in one day. And if it wasn't for your path, the little I know about you, what I'm saying, from your path and the convictions in the road you took, you got there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's like, I told you, man, everything you say is gold. You know what I'm saying? To help get to narrate about it. And I appreciate that. And my only purpose is to give back what I destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I did when I got in the car with that pistol in my hand, knowing where I'm fucking up. Now I'm trying to reverse that. Now this is why I'm all the way in Texas, because of you. And other people I'm finna go see, because I got so many people coming at me. This one was a priority. You know what I'm saying? I felt some real shit when I talked to your brother. The first time he texted me, I felt some real shit. The next time I talked to him, it went here. And then when he said, I want to save my brother, I was like, I couldn't do nothing else to say, I'm coming. And Gangster Chronicles didn't pay for me to come here. I'm doing this out of my pocket. Let me get in the car. My people said, I'm rolling with you. Thank you. We're going to ride. We're going to go down here. Now I'm here. And
I know this conversation ain't gonna change shit over the day because after we leave here, you're gonna get back in the car with them and you're gonna go where you're going. But understand, you have an agenda. You gotta fix that agenda. You gotta know if we're gonna get in this truck driving school. We're gonna really roll. Once I started doing this and just realizing and talking and speaking my truth, a lot of pressure came off of me. You know what I'm saying? Now I can do what I want to do, how I want to do it, because I put no whole bar to what I want to do. Now it's becoming a passion of mine that I had a long time ago. Just didn't have a way to put the shit together. So now I'm trying to figure out how or what words to say to really get you to understand, or anybody to understand all the shit that I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? So I knew you were it'll register. So we here to if you already got that cracking, the next step is how do we keep your ass out of trouble?
Straight up. That's the cold part about it. That's the code. Like the landless situation, man. Like at the end of the day, I can't try to spot somebody. I can't promise nothing.
Right.
Right.
So hood shit, don't let hood shit dictate what you got to do or getting out of the way. You can't do
You
that.
see me right now.
Right.
Because other than that, now somebody taking the triples and doubles. You come outside and everybody will my name up and I have to at least face it. I'm not saying I can't beat it, but I can face it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's nothing. That's nothing to me, but right now I'm more personally concerned. And bro, I'd rather give you another chance. That's how you see the windshield like it is right now.
Yeah.
And brother, another chance. God, accept another message.
But you know, one thing leads to another. You gotta understand. You know that, right?
I believe
because
it.
just like me, I had to figure out if I want to dodge this and dodge that, that's totally up to me, and I get the fuck out the way and change my ways until certain things happen for me. So you got to walk a different kind of way.
Exactly.
But if you choose to walk that walk, you ain't got no choice but to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, if you on some this my get down shit, be ready for it to get down shit.
They know that.
Right.
They know my get by now. You done did your homework.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's nothing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing nothing that comes with my name associated or ads. So
and that's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
And
I pay for that.
And just respect where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I totally do. Yeah, but trying to see and get you to see it a different way, and you see it because you're saying my hands. I'm sitting on my hands.
So when they ain't tired.
Yeah,
when they ain't tired, I'm sitting on.
Right. So sitting on your hands, you put yourself in a certain situation.
Y'all ain't got no clue. But y'all OGs ain't to be able to tell y'all, man, that ain't what it's doing right now. That ain't what he doing. That ain't what, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the words going out there. My policy, y'all policy. Me personally, from my mouth to anybody below that have the blessings enough to hear it, listen. That ain't what's going on.
I'm just wondering, man, you know, how can we, because the proof that it can be done is sitting right between us, you know what I'm saying? And in the same way, James, before I talk to a damn Dan Snyder or Mark Cuban, I would talk to you. I told you this. Because they can't tell me a damn thing of how to get through the day coming from where we come from.
Right.
With the mind, you know what I'm saying? And I sit here humbly with the little shit I got on in my mind, the traumas I deal with versus you two, Jim.
Right.
So you gotta beat that in order to beat yourself, in order to get out here and make something of yourself. You gotta deal with that, because that's what you lay down at night and be in your mind.
Right.
You wake up, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just said all that to say, man, is that you know, the proof that it can be done is sitting right here. So it's just like, you know, I just want you, the number one reason I reached out to Big James, man, was to show you, you know what I'm saying, that it can be transitioned from here to there. And the number of people that, like, he already affecting, the number of people waiting on you the same.
I already know.
Yeah, I'm definitely, and I guarantee you, it's a whole lot of people, a whole lot of us out there, should I say, It's a whole lot of you and me, brothers that's coming from the hood that's trying to want to get the fuck out, but we don't know how to get out, so we stay where we at and deal with what we got to deal with because there's nobody we can go to. You know what I'm saying? But we got it right here where we can do what the fuck we want to do and how we do it and still get the fuck up out of that situation. I did it. So at 55 fucking years old, man, I'm talking about from 12, but I started way younger than that. Just the mentality, way younger than that, being a bad motherfucker, all the way to it elevates to here, to here, to here, to now. I'm a grown fucker. I'm grown and stupid. So how do you get out of that? I had to sit down and I had to think, man, do I want to live or die? Do I want to exist or do I want to fucking live? I got tired of existing in the motherfucking world and stopped creating things to blame it on. So once I realized I can't blame nobody but me, and then I have kids, so I put something in front of me that was more valuable than my life. And my kids' life is more valuable than that. So let me change and let me live this way for my kids. Let me live this way for my family so they can see a different me. And I die and I ain't, on that motherfucker, whoop. No. So I'm starting off real late in my age to really think I can accomplish what I want to accomplish. And that's to help. When I look in the mirror, I see you. When I look in the mirror, I see motherfuckers that's been on the streets for a long time, like me, in the grind, in the mix, with the whole Yahoo shit. So how can I fix myself? Let me get just a little bit of that, and that should be able to help. That's a kickstart for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else. So, and that's my purpose. And it can be done. It could be done. Just like your brother just asked, what is it that he can do? Because he want to know, what can I do to change this situation?
Man, I ask you a real question though. I don't know if I don't know the answer to this.
Go ahead.
What was the you said you had to make that decision? What was that? What did life bring to you to make that decision?
Well, after losing my brother, I had to figure out, do I want to kill these motherfuckers? Do I want to hurt these motherfuckers? I had hatred for everybody. Everybody that was in the neighborhood, I wanted to just destroy. But if I do that, I lose all of them, meaning my children, my moms, the whole nine. Me doing life in prison and my mother and them still out here, told me, okay, what if your nephews get into something or somebody else get killed? You can't be there for them. You know what I'm saying? My only fight is prison. I can't focus on what's going on out here, but focus on that prison life, because that's some serious shit. So that made me just sit back, shut the fuck up, and try to do something different. My difference was trying to get married and stop having all these baby mamas and shit, and just focus on this third baby mama and do the right shit. You feel me? Just because that marriage didn't work don't mean I'm gonna go back to the hood and do my thing. This is where I belong. No, I'm not gonna identify with that. Once before I did, but now I don't have to. So my whole thing was just kicking back and doing me and staying away from the shit. After my brother passed, I don't trust the homies. So the homies ain't shit. And then I listened to my mom's when she said, your family is what counts. Your homies gonna walk away from you in a time of need. And they did that. They took my brother's life. You see what I'm saying? So everything that I'm living for, everything that I'm gunning for, I'm on the wrong side of the field here. My brother wasn't killed by no Crips. My brother was killed by Bloods. Niggas that set up and ate at the table like this, washed their ass at the house, that lived at the house. You feel me? So then I had to think, these motherfuckers weren't too scared of me and weren't that much scared of me if they could take his life. But they disappeared, but I should have did everything that I had to do to go down. But the consequences when I get caught and I go to prison for it is going to be more devastating than me being in prison. Because now I don't see my kids grow up, I don't see my grandchildren. I wouldn't be in a position where I am now. I'm raising a grandson, for the last 3 years. So all of that made a big difference in my life. And then when I first finally was able to talk about it, it was like, I got so much off my chest. So now I'm knowing, just conversating about my lifestyle. There's a lot of people hitting glad and like wanted to do certain things.
Yeah.
Man, I've been in that, but I don't know who to talk to. I'm living just how that brother lived, you know, with the roots
like this.
pops.
And I not heard that. The last conversation we had.
Yeah.
This ain't a little different. Because individuals they don't know. They know the streets around here. It's rain, they know what's happening. Right. So it would have been a whole lot different. So I ain't got nobody to speak to, I'm not speaking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those who pull up, they pull up. Those who call, they call.
And this is a cold concept. Me thinking I'm who I am and the respect that I had in the neighborhood didn't mean shit at the end of the day. They tried to be slick about it, but it didn't mean shit at the end of the day. Just like her father. Her father was the founder of the place. Word? Yeah, that's Raymond Washington.
Okay.
This her right here. So it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You got people gunning and doing their motherfucking thing. Everybody got an agenda.
Yes.
Whether they like you or not. The reason why they do what they do because they can be jealous, they envy this motherfucker so much, or they just afraid of you. And you that motherfucker, that's the only options you have. If somebody gonna send you to prison, tell on you, somebody gonna try to kill you because they want what you got. We don't have too many options. Being a gangster is overrated. Being that thug ass nigga with the business like that is overrated. So all these cats need to kill that shit when they want to be the gangsters and the thug niggas because them the first ones to go. And here he is talking to a dude that he listened to on the radio and on TV saying, okay, you say all the right good shit, but here I am in your face telling you all the right good shit. So I'm telling him shit that he done because I've been there. You couldn't have done this without going this way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And after we left Texas, I kind of let them marinate and let them, you know, let the brothers get together and form their relationship without me being in the way. I called now and then, man, how you brother doing? Oh, he good, man, we good, everything great, okay. So I get this text yesterday and I'm reading it. My sister started crying, like, brother, you really like, that's that one you saved. Mm-hmm. That's that one you saved. So it makes me feel good because I know I wasn't shit. I can still say it today. I ain't shit. I'm just starting. I'm just breaking the ice. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I got a lot of proving and I got a lot of shit to do, but I don't mind because I did a lot of bullshit, but I don't mind picking my way through and doing this here, helping. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get another one and another one, like me, and changing, I can die tomorrow. I'm good.
Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles. Ew.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Ew.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the G's.
You know we represent the G's, never no wannabes.
Gangsters, hustlers, players on the dog. Tune in like every week.
If you wanna hear the real, well, you done come to the right spot. Gangsta Chronicle.